Good evening. How are you? Hi, everybody. It is Sunday night. Are you ready for my live? Come on in, everybody. I start in 3 minutes. So come on in and get comfortable. It's a cold winter night here, so you guys are going to start hearing my heater. Hi, Melody. The weird noise you hear in the background, that's when my heater kicks on, I guess. And so, yes, we turned the heater on the other day. I told my husband, I said, hi, Ann. I said, we don't need the heater this year. We're just going to put on sweaters and jackets and sweats and blankets. And he said, no, you're crazy. We're turning on, hi, Debbie. We're turning on the heater. So now we've got this noise in the background sometimes. It comes off and on. So I hope you had a nice weekend. I did. I had my grandkids here from Saturday morning till this morning, and we had a great time. 2 of my daughters and, 2 of my grandkids and 2 of their friends. And so we had, oh no, actually Clay came for a little while too. He didn't spend the night, but I had Clay also for about 4 hours. So we had a really good time. And then today I had a celebration of life for a family member who passed. And he's really wasn't a family member, but he was. You know, you have family members like that. He's my cousin's cousins, but we grew up together. We were always together. And until we became adults, we always thought we were cousins. And I will miss him deeply. But we went to his celebration of life this afternoon. So the weekend is gone. It just flew by. We still have 1 more minute before I get started, so I'm just going to keep telling you about my weekend. It's been chilly, but I dress warm, and I'm good with it. I prefer it. I'd rather be cold because I can get warm, but when it's hot, I can't stay cool. Does that make sense? Is that how you are? Or are you the other way around? Some people like it hot. Not me. Summertime, could take a little bit of it. Hi, Roz. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right, we're just going to get started in about a half a minute, but it's time to start making, hi, Irene. It's time to start making our Christmas tags for our gifts. So I have a really cute one, and I always try to show you stamp sets that you can use that are not necessarily Christmas in case you don't have any. And if you do, then you can substitute them for what I'm showing you. Hello, everybody. Hi, Vera. All right, it's 7 o'clock now, so I am going to turn you down, do my little housekeeping, and then we're going to get stamping. Let me see, are we? No, we're not backwards, okay. It's being finicky today, so it's gonna take me a minute to get you focused in. Otherwise, you're gonna see my, there we go. Okay, all right. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. I am your host, Beverlee Morales. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And for all of you that come every single week or watch the replay or YouTube, thank you for coming back. I truly appreciate you watching. Here is my November host code. I hope you took advantage of the sale while it was on for 3 days. There is the host code. If you didn't and you still need to order some things, you can use that if your order is under $150. Where can you shop with me? Right here at beverleystamps.stampinup.net. I mentioned my YouTube channel. You can go there and watch my replays. It's just my name. And you can also share that with your friends if they don't have Facebook. But if they have Facebook, give them my stampinalldaywithbev.com address on Facebook and have them watch live. Here is my email address. If you need to contact me for any reason whatsoever, that's the best and fastest way to do it. As a matter of fact, if you win a card from me, I need you to email me your address. And speaking of that, we did not have this card that I made Wednesday was not claimed. So let me scroll back if I can all the way to the beginning. And let's see here. The first person that I see is Melody. Melody, I'm going to send you this card if you email me your address. Okay, now I'm going to scroll all the way back to all the other. Hi, Patty, welcome. And so I'm giving this away to Melody because it was not claimed, and I want to give it to somebody. It's a pretty card you can use, send out at Christmas time. Okay. You guys like me to tell you what I used in advance of showing you the project. So here is the Facebook Live product for this month, and I realized again that I left something out. Hi, Jean. And that is the one of the cardstock colors, and I'll tell you that when we get here. But here is the bundle that I used, and this is its code, and OLE means online exclusive. I also used the designer tag dies tonight, also an online exclusive, and the stamp set Bird's Eye View. Now, you probably wouldn't think to use Bird's Eye View for Christmas, but these little birds are adorable, and I think that if you make them red like a cardinal, that you could use them during the Christmas season. So that's what I did, just to show you what that would look like. Then the cardstocks I used are basic white, basic black, cherry cobbler, and I forgot to mention mossy meadow. And they are all in the annual catalog. The ink I'm using is Versamark. I notice I've been embossing a lot, but today I'm embossing because I'm going to be using blends, and I'm going to show you how to color a little bit. Hi, Mary. And I like to color with the blends when I emboss. So, and then I want to show you black embossing with white embossing powder. I love that too. Hey, Kim. The embellishments I used are the red and white adhesive back peppermints. Those little guys are not orderable. Again, they were back for, I don't know if it was longer than a day, but they were orderable for a little while, but they were gone lickety-split. So keep an eye out for those. Again, they'll probably be back. The black and vanilla ribbon and the metallic mesh ribbon. Now, metallic mesh ribbon, you're going to say to yourselves, Bev, we don't have that in the catalog anymore. You're right, we don't. This is what it looked like, and I absolutely love it. And the reason, hi Diane, the reason I'm going to use it tonight is because I got to see the new mini catalog that will be coming out soon. On the 19th, I get to place a pre-order. All demonstrators can, and we're going to have a mesh ribbon like that, except this one is silver that I have now, and the other one, the new one's going to be gold. So that's a little sneak peek of something that's going to be in the upcoming catalog. Now, I bought a couple of rolls of this because I loved it so much for different reasons. It's white, it's thin, it's beautiful. Hi, Florence. So now getting this in gold, I think I squealed out loud when I saw that. So I'm going to use it today to kind of show you what it's like, but remember the new one will be gold. I'm using the Baker's Twine Essentials pack that has the black Baker's Twine in it, and I'm going to be using that tonight. And then the blends, Cherry Cobbler and Real Red blends. Now, the reason I'm using two different colors of blends is because I want to show you how well the Real Red blends and the Cherry Cobbler blends work when you're coloring in. The embossing powders I'm using, there's that weird sound I told you about. That's my heater. Here is the Basic Wow embossing powders, and that's the white, the black, and the clear. I know, Roz, I love that ribbon. I'm so happy to see it in gold. I know. The tools are Forever Plaid again. The embossing toolkit, since I'm embossing. The cut and emboss machine, of course, to cut out, to use with my dies. My snips, my take your pick tool, and my heat tool. The adhesives are liquid glue, dimensionals, and mini glue dots. And this tag was designed by me. And again, there is my website if you decide to place an order. Okay. Let's look at this adorable tag. Look at here. Now, you guys know I wear glasses, right? So I put glasses on my little bird. Glasses come in the stamp set. And I just thought, You know, since these are going to be presents from Grammy and Papa, we both wear glasses. I could put two birds on here. Actually, that's a thought. And then, oh, I'm so glad you like it. Look at all the texture in this tag. Look at this ribbon I'm talking about. Isn't it adorable? And the second ribbon and the baker's twine. So a very cute tag. You're just going to put your to and from on the back. But it's adorable. Yeah, I've been seeing packages of tags at stores, and they're very pretty. Don't get me wrong, they're very cute. But we can make our own as cute, if not cuter, with our Stampin' Supplies, right? Oh, Roz likes it. Yay! All right. Oh, you think it's elegant. Okay. I didn't think elegant. I thought it was really, really cute, but I see what you're saying. Okay, good. Hi, Lynn. All right. So, where do I want to start? Here's the cardstock. I guess I'll start with cutting out the tag. Let's lay it here so I can see what I need to cut out. Let's put it here in the light for you. Oh wait, my machine's going to take up a lot of room. I'm going to lay it here where I can see it, and you guys are going to watch. All right. I've been gone most of the day, so late to the party. We just got started. I'm just going to start cutting out the tag with my dies. I'm using white cardstock, basic white. Okay, and then I've got to grab my dies. The designer tag dies. I love these dies so much. They're beautiful, and this is the one I use, the big one. And then it also has butterflies, other tags, and some foliage. So I'm using these two dies from this set right now. So let's see if I can cut out a piece of white and give myself enough room to put my Mossy Meadow on here as well and cut them both out at the same time. Okay, there is the tag. And there's this die. And you know what I love about making my own tags as well? Is one, they're unique, and two, I get to use my scraps. Hi, Diane. So, so I love using scraps up. All right, so let's get the top acrylic on here and cut out the tag and cut out the foliage. Hi, Louise. Welcome, my dear. Hi, Ella. Welcome. That is such a pretty name. I love the name Ella. Okay, here's my tag. Set it right here. Here's my foliage. Now, I've talked about this in the past. The reverse image or the void comes out very easy, but the little foliage on this specific die wants to stick to the acrylic for a minute. So I've talked about that in the past where I've said, you know, just let it sit like you do your cookies on a baking sheet. Now see, while I was talking, I let it, what I call, cool off, and then it pops right off. If you try to take this die off right away, it sticks a minute and you'll get frustrated. So just let it sit there a second and then it'll come right up with no problem. Now we're gonna go to our red cardstock. And again, I'm gonna cut a little piece. I'm gonna cut this down anyway. And I'm going to use the back, the red Christmas die. This is the backing. Let me show you the tag again so you know what I'm doing. This red part behind the black Christmas word, the word Christmas in black. This is the red backing. Okay. And then the black cardstock for the word Christmas. Oops, I probably didn't cut that wide enough. Let me cut another piece. All right, so I can cut these two out at the same time as well. crank that through. And I'm going to leave these out tonight because I'm going to work on getting all my tags done now. So I have them ready for when I need them. Now the Christmas is little. It's probably going to stay in the die. It did. So we're going to need take your pick tool. And I always use, see right here, this little black speck, that is the dot to the eye, and I always lose it. So instead of worrying about that, that's where I'm going to use the peppermints to dot the eye. So pull it out carefully. It's a long word and it's kind of narrow, so just be a little careful with it. It's not real fragile, but you still want to be careful. All right, now we're going to take these two platforms off, number 2 and number 3. And we're going to take our folder, and this is the plaid, Forever Plaid folder. Hi, Charlotte, welcome. So glad you're here. And we're going to take our tag, and if I had a bunch of tags cut out, I would fill this up so I didn't have to, so I get a lot done at once. And we're going to run this through. I love the tags to have some texture to them. Look at the difference. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let me see. I've got my foliage, my words, my tag. I need my bird still, and I need is in the air. The words is in the air. I need that too. Okay, so let me get my white cardstock. Again, another scrap. And my black cardstock. And we're going to do our stamping. I'm going to take one of the little birds. You can pick any one you want and stamp him. Let me see. This one is going this direction, and I think I want to do the same one that I did the first time because of the layout. So let's see. That would be this guy. Yeah, this guy. Okay. So I just changed birds. Put this one back. He goes here and he goes there. Okay. And I'm going to roll up my sleeve so I can get serious here and get my Versamark ink. And I am going to stamp the bird with Versamark. And I'm going to get my black Wow powder ready. Tap, tap, tap. Stamp it down. Now I'm going to fussy cut him out, but I'm going to color him with the blends before I cut him out, I think. It doesn't matter if you do it first or last. I'm going to get our tray. And our powder is ready to pour. Tap, tap, tap. And there's our cute little bird. Okay, I'm going to turn on my heat tool. And while that's heating up, I'll put my black powder away, back into its jar. Oh my goodness, I poured it into the cap and then I forgot to take it out of the cap. Don't do that. I think somebody did that at open house and they were appalled. I said, oh, it's no big deal. I've done it before, and now look, I just did it again. Let's clean that up. Okay. Now let's heat up our bird. And so what I'm going to do is just point at the bird, Wait till it starts to get shiny and emboss. Oh, Marie, it was you. It's okay. See, I just did it too. Those things happen. And I'm just moving my paper around so I make sure I see all the shine. That means he is done cooking. We've got a cooked bird. All right, since I have my tools out for embossing, let's do the words also on black. And I absolutely love white embossing powder on black paper. I love that look. See what I'm talking about here? I love that look. Okay, so here is our stamp. Same ink. And you want to find a straight edge of cardstock that you already have cut, a scrap or a small piece, as long as it has a straight edge, because you're going to stamp this right at the top, really close to the top. Lift. Now you're going to take your white powder in the same pack. This pack has the black, the white, and the clear. And do the same thing. Dump it on. And let's heat it up. Let me put my lid on my black so I don't spill that again. Okay. Now when you're getting ready to cut this out, you can use your snips or you can use your paper trimmer. I prefer, thank you. Oh, Pamela, you're home. Hi. I hope you had a good vacation. Thank you. Yeah, I love this color too. I went and got my nails done, and I thought, you know, I'm not going to skip right to Christmas. I'm going to stay with our Thanksgiving, so I got a burnt orange color. Okay, so back to my project. Because I just need a little strip, I'm not that good at cutting a straight line with my scissors. We've all heard that story. So I'm going to put it in my paper trimmer and cut it like this, and then cut it down to the length I want. Okay, now this part is ready. It's like that. Okay. Now for the coloring. You know, I had not used my blends in a while. Let me stack this stuff up. So I don't lose it. See, it already lost the greenery. And I had not used my blends in a while. Been teaching you guys other things. And when I started to use them for this tag, I had a blast. I forgot how much I like using them. Now we've got one of the brownish colors. They're numbers. This is SU 200, and I just have that for his beak. But I have the real red. These two are real red, and these two are cherry cobbler. And they come in a dual pack. You get, when you order real red, you get these two, a light and a dark, and then the same with the cherry cobbler, a light and the dark. I like to line them up light, dark, for the technique I'm going to use right now. Okay. And I like to use the wide end because my bird's kind of big, so I can use the wide end. So the markers, remember I told you the wide end of the marker tells you that's the wide end, a tip end of the pens, and then the thin line is the pointer, the pointy tip. All right, so I'm going to take this light real red, and I want to just start in one area. This is just how I do it. It's up to you guys if you want to color the whole bird with the light cherry cobbler. That's the light real red. That's just totally up to you. I'm just going to go to his wing, and then I'm going to take the dark real red and go over where the wing has some detail on it. And I'm going to go almost halfway up with that. They start to blend in a little bit. But then I'm going to even take the darker, this is the light cherry cobbler, and just go right on the edge here. And then the darker once again. So that's how I'm layering color. Then I don't want that stark line. Hi, Gail. So I'm going to go in a circular motion, and I'm just going to blend in, and I'm doing that with the light real red again. So there we go. Then we have this really nice blended color. So I've got the, let's double check. I've got the light, it says on the marker. These should clip onto the back, so let's do that whole process again. Very simple. I know some of you are afraid of blends, and but there's really nothing to be afraid of. It's so soothing to color with these blends. This is just putting down color. I'm doing the whole bird except for his beak because I just want it to be easy. For my tags, I don't want to, a bunch of different colors this time. But of course, you can change that up. All right, so now what do? We take the dark real red, and we're going to do the same thing that we did on the wing. We're going to go where the detail little lines are. And I'm just going to go here just because I feel like it. Then the light cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler's a deeper red than the real red, so it does make a difference. And then the dark. And this one I'm going to keep towards the embossed part of the bird. Now what do? We take the light one again, circular motion, and we blend in that stark line that was left there and get these inks to blend together. Okay, I'm going to give it a little time to rest. And I'm going to take the fine point, remember the thin line of the SU 200, and I'm just going to take and fill in his little beak like that. Okay, it's rested a minute. So I'm going to go back. And I'm going to pull these colors in together. And look how cute he is. Super easy. You can do it. And if you want to, just start with 2 colors. Like the red's a good one, especially at Christmas time. You could do berries and that type of thing. So that's how I just love it. I just love it. I could just stare at it all day. And of course you could get way more detail, but I want to show you how cute that is. Can you see the dark, lighter, lighter, lighter? You see that? Okay, so now we're going to take our snips. And I'm going to cut off his feet. I always feel bad, like, I don't know why, but I'm going to just cut off his little legs because the bow is there, the foliage is there, and I don't want to take the time to do the intricate cutting around his legs. I don't need to on this project. There are times when you might need to, but I don't need to this time, so I'm going to cut them right off. I always say I'm going to do a little surgery. It does bleed in the back, so you just know that because it's very, very saturated. So we're going to keep cutting the bird out. And remember, I move my paper. All my scissors do is open and close. And when I need to get around an image, I move the image. See there? And then you can get a really nice cut, no matter what you're cutting. If you use that technique, I like to get rid of the excess. It just is in my way. So if that's helpful for you, I suggest you do that as well. Okay, take your time. You can make bluebirds, get a darker and a lighter blue, 2 sets of blue pens, and then do the same thing I just did with the reds. I think it's so, so cute. I'm gonna keep this scrap because that's enough for another bird, and I need to make more tags, so I'll keep that. All right, so let's bring the tag. Now this tag has a little area for ribbon on both the top and the bottom. So I have one piece that's cut. I don't know if it's long enough or not, but I'll tell you it's 13 inches. I can make it work. And I'm gonna put this ribbon into the slot and pull it through. And like I said, we're gonna have in the new mini, which by the way, I love. I can order them on the 19th, and I can order I can order the product that I want and earn some celebration items as well. So when I saw this gold mesh, I ran out to my stamp room. I said, oh my gosh, is that identical to the silver that I loved back in the day? And it is. It's the same thing, just a different color. I love it for banners, 3D projects, and even if you use it on a card, I know this isn't a card, but even if you use it on a card, it's so thin and flat that it's not a big deal. I'm gonna fluff it up and pull it apart. It's a mesh, just to get it really, really cute and unfolded and as wide as it can be. So you might want to put that on your wish list when you get the new catalog. I can't give you a number because I don't know what the number is going to be yet. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now, I didn't put glasses on this one, so I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to show you how to add the glasses. But I'm just going to glue him down because hi, Becky, the glasses are adorable, but I want you to see the difference. They're so cute with the glasses. I'm going to just glue this down. I need to make more birds anyway. And then you decide how you want them to sit on your project. And again, I'm going to take the foliage and just put, hi, Andrea, a little bit of glue back there. And stick this down so you can't see that I cut off his legs. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we're going to take the Christmas, which is narrow, but it's not so narrow that it's a pain to put the glue on. Just do what I've always taught you. Squeeze it out just a little bit. You've got glue on the nozzle, and you just dot it around your words. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Here's the backing. You could do it in the same color. I like to do it in a different color so it stands out beautifully. And then I just start at the C, lay it on. The glue is going to allow you to move it if you need to. And I'm going to just get the S where it goes, and then the rest of it will fall into place. Now here's where that dot goes that I told you I always lose. So I'm not even going to mess with that dot at all. I'm going to go over to my peppermints and show you how the peppermints fill out, if you were lucky enough to get them. How they just fill out the little void where the dot goes. And it fits perfect to use the smallest peppermint. Isn't that cute? Those things are just the cutest. They look so good on everything. So then you're just gonna lay this on your tag, and does your tag not come alive? Now I'm looking at this because I'm seeing that my C and my H are off the tag, so I want to make sure that I only put glue at the R and down behind the the S. So what do? We put our finger in the way so we don't get glue too far. We stop where our finger is. And then we just turn it over and set it down, leaving enough room for the other part of the sentiments. Christmas is in the air. So cute. And then this one, just a little bit of glue as well. And you can set it right down there. Get it even with the edge of the tag. And there you go. Let's get it straight. Okay, now this black and vanilla ribbon. I'm going to measure 9 inches. That might be a little too much, and you can tell when I do it if you want less. And you slip it through the slot that's there for you. And then, yeah, that was a little much. You could go down to, what did I say it was? It was almost 9. I'm going to cut it off a little bit. So like 8. Okay, and then put it through the slot. And then when you get it in half, I want it to kind of stay put. So I'm going to take a mini glue dot. And my take your pick tool again. And I'm going to fold it over, and where I think I want it to be still, I'm going to put the mini glue dot right there. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold it over. And that's going to help the ribbon stay still for me so I can put that little knot of the baker's twine. The first time I did it, I didn't hold it, I didn't glue them together, and they kept slipping off each other, and it was causing a little fuss, and so we don't want you to fuss. Slip this right under here, and you can tie a knot or you can tie a bow. The other one has a knot. Like that. I'm going to try to tie a bow. Now, I asked my nail lady, I said, I need them short, okay? Okay. Well, this is short to her. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate to say no, shorter. I need to start saying what I want. I stop just accepting what happens. I need to say, no, can you make them a little shorter, please? I just usually sit there and say, that's fine. Okay, so that's going to cut this off a little bit so you can see the difference between a bow and a knot. All right. Hi, June. Hi, Annie. So adorable, right? They're so cute. And I think I want to do craft color packages, and then this is just stand out on them. But this ribbon, oh, I can't wait to get it in gold. So there he is with a bow and a knot, glasses and knot. Hi, Rose. But I want you to see how to do the glasses. Let me see. What did I do with that scrap piece of paper? Here we go. All right. Because you can color them in. I'm going to show you that too. Or not. And if you color them in, they could be like shaded sunglasses. So cute. Thanks, Bev. Okay, so here he is stamped. And I'm going to take my black again. This time I'm just going to get paper because I didn't empty my tray with the white yet. So I'm just going to take paper. And that's a good thing to tell you too, because if you don't have the tray yet, you can just use some paper to catch all your powder on. Okay, so let's put this away. I'm going to need it again for his glasses in a minute. Okay. I'm looking for my reverse tweezers, but I don't see them. I made a mess tonight. So I'm just going to have to be careful and not burn myself. Hey, Patty. So I'm just turning it to see that it all gets shiny like I said the first time. So if you want his glasses to be clear like this, you're going to color, so you don't have to be really, really careful. You're going to color the bird first, his face, and then stamp the glasses second, because if you stamp and emboss the glasses now, then you have to be real careful not to get any ink on them if you want clear glasses. But if you want glasses that are colored, then you can just stamp the whole thing. So I'm just going to go over lightly so you can see what I'm saying. I'm just going to do his face so you can see that. And then blend this in. I'll just do 2 colors because you guys know how to do this now. I just showed you. Okay. Now I am going to, I don't know if it would stick or not because this ink is not totally dry and powder sticks, right? So I'm going to heat it up a minute. I don't know if that's necessary, but we'll find out in a second if it's not dry. Now I'm going to take the ink again and the little glasses. And I'm going to just put the void of the glasses where I can see his eyeballs. Stamp that down. And then go back to my powder. Make sure I've got the black. Yes, you caught me live again. Very good. Okay. Put the powder back. And then heat up the glasses. So that is how I got it to look like his glasses are clear glass. See that? Now, if you don't care if the glasses are not clear or not, here is what it would look like if you color the whole, if you stamp it, all of it, the bird, the glasses, and then color it, that's what it's going to look like. So it kind of looks like he's wearing tinted sunglasses. And here's the other bird with the glasses like I just showed you how to do that. So I wanted you to know all the differences. I know the glasses are too cute. And then I'll finish coloring this one and I'll fussy cut him out and I will add him to more tags. And I will use these other birds as well. So let's kind of play and see here. You could use that one. You could use a cluster of them. You could just play with it and see what you want to do. Or you could just use this one here and this guy facing the other direction. See that? So it's just whatever you want, wherever you want to place them. But I love the Christmas cutouts. So the list is right here. That is the Peaceful Season bundle that will have the Christmases in the air. And then the designer tags has the tags and the foliage. And then the bird's eye view is the stamp set with all the little birds, but it has books and leaves and a balloon, another set of glasses, and a little bird, a tree trunk. So it's our tree branch. And so it's super, super cute set. I've had it for a really long time and I still love it. So just wanted to show you a new product that's coming around the corner and how to use a non-Christmas set during Christmas, and then how useful these words are here. All right, I don't see any questions. Have a nice evening, and we will see you on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Melody, don't forget to send me your address. All right, thank you for being here, ladies. Thank you for all the hearts. I hope you make some tags. Bye-bye.